Welcome back, everybody, to Explore Vintage Story with Drax Fantastic. This is what I don't think I've ever started an episode not alive. For those of you that didn't see last week's episode, it is one of my finest. One of my finest. Like, I rewatched big parts of it again. I couldn't be more happy. I couldn't be more happy with it. So there's a bear at the house. First order of business today is to deal with the bear. How did we get a bear, you ask? Well, one, we're living next to a forest. Two, we hung all of the meat outside, and I'm pretty sure that's what brought the bear in. So we need to deal with the meat and finish that process. We actually did butchering. Our biggest problem was just finding more animals. On the agenda today is deal with the bear, skin the meat, and dig a cellar because we can't wait any longer. Like, we need to deal with food. Food has to be everything. So we're really going to deal with the cellar. Unless we get so sidetracked with this bear, it takes like an hour. I don't think it's going to. All right, let's hit respawn and see what happens. Run for your life, Drax. Hi, it's Drax. This is the part at the beginning of the video that everyone skips. For those of you that didn't jump forward, enjoy watching and listening. Might you consider supporting me further by visiting my Ko-fi or clicking on the join button on this video? All right, that's it. Back to the video. All right, good news, everybody. I forgot. We haven't set our spawn point there yet. So it literally is a run back. And of course, it's almost, the nighttime is coming. I was thinking we might punch out some red clay since we're here. Punch out a couple of pieces of red clay, because there's red clay right here. I'm pretty sure this is a pretty big deposit, too. Every time a Drax dies, he gets a little bit more red clay. We have got to also start killing drifters. We need to get it's not a long run back, but like, it's a run back. Oh, okay, we can't do this anymore. You see the sun setting? Do you see the sun setting? Let's get rid of this. We know where we died. Behind you, Drax. Run! What would be really funny is if we get picked up by another animal. I'm sure we're gonna be fine. Sure, we're gonna be fine. All right, we reached the water without dying, and we're swimming. Oh my God! Did you see the lightning hit the water? And I'm sure the bear like ate me and ran off. Did we install the corpse mod? Oof. For those of you that are playing and you have some mods, I think one of the most important mods you should install, one that you should always have running, is the corpse mod. Yeah, the corpse mod is one of the best, and what it does is it pretty much just locks up your stuff so that it's not all over the ground, and so that you can be gone for a long time and not have to worry about all of your stuff despawning. So it's pretty great, and you can see I'm not running it because all of my stuff is just sitting on the ground. Let's turn that on, shall we, so we don't have that problem again. The mod is called the Player Corpse mod. I always call it the Corpse mod, but it's actually called the Player Corpse mod. Download it, install it, make it your own. Therefore, it just locks up the corpse. So if you have a long run back, oh my gosh, when we died, we could have died so far from home the last time. I'm so glad that I just died right there, so that I installed it. What it basically, for those of you that played Minecraft for years, it basically just locks your corpse up into a skeleton, and it'll be there forever. So if it takes you 2 days to run back, your stuff won't disappear. And I think that, like, while it's not necessarily realistic, like, we really started using it on the server because the server would glitch and take half your stuff with you. And there's just a peace of mind, especially in a game that it takes so long to do so much stuff, like, it just seems like a good idea. It just seems like a good idea. Is it really dark in here? Yes. Yes, it is, Drax. All right, so where'd the bear go? I'm wondering if we shouldn't sleep and then try to find the bear in the morning. That's some good food. Red meat stew. What if we shouldn't sleep It's too early to sleep, though. It's too early to sleep. There's some more meat in there. Doo-doo. Rawhide. I keep forgetting that, like, this is our storage right here. This one box. This one box. We're doing good on this front. Probably gonna get a jacket out of all of this. While we're inside, let's do 2 more of these. And what are we gonna make is the question. One, we're gonna grab our trusty hammer. That's right here. Don't lose your mind, Drax. Didn't it feel like it was brighter in here? Did we lose? You know what else I think we lost? Didn't I make an oil lamp the last time? I wonder. I wonder. What are we gonna make? We're gonna make some nails to make another one of these. And then I think we've got a knife, shovel. Maybe either got shears. Maybe another spear. Maybe a spear. I think maybe that's the right way to go. Nails. Nails, nails, nails. I think there's still some nails in there, but like we need to make more storage. And then maybe we won't sleep through the night. Maybe we'll do this and then we'll put a couple of more vessels in the ground to start storing. We just need to we need to take what's on the farm now. It's July. We need to try to put as much as we can into the ground and maybe run out there and grab some more seeds that Drax, I'm sure, has marked, just easy to find on the map. Can't decide. Oh, there's an axe in there. Alright, there's a half axe and a couple of axe heads, so that makes it easy. I think the smart move is a spearhead. And I imagine there's some of you like, oh, Drax, you should just pan out that bony soil. You'll probably drop a couple of spearheads. Well, I mean, I think it's fair to say that, like, having extra spearheads is never a bad thing. It's not going to hurt you. It is not going to hurt you. Why did you go that way? Drax. Oh, Drax. And this is gonna come in handy when we need to kill that bear out there. I don't know what we're gonna do. I think we probably just need to... Whoops, Drax. Oh, pay attention, man. Stop talking. I think we need to dig a hole out back. Don't forget these. Oh, wow. We've got plenty. We got 10 now. We've got 10, which means we can make a cool door also. I mean, like... Oh, we've got plenty, but I mean, you and I both know that this will go incredibly fast. Incredibly fast. Well, was it 1.7? Oh, Drax. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Was it 1.7 prior to 1.7? You didn't need nails to make a chest? I think that was it. Should we move, like, all rando stuff and just, like, building blocks and things that can be built can go up here? Sort! Kind of tedious. I think we got 2 pieces of fat. Hey, look at that. I doubled our clay, which is we're actually going to need that. I should have got more. I should have pulled more out of there. I got a rhythm to my madness here. Trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Yeah, I think... Well, that's good. I think that's good. Random. Random. Is this enough to make... Probably one of these. We already have one. We made the last time. But honestly, I think another one beyond this one would be great. A lot of people do this for their like start game storage. I don't ever like, I don't feel like I ever do a start game storage on the vessel. Like, if I'm lucky and I find a vessel in a ruin, like, then I'll have vessels in the beginning, but I tend not to make them until I'm ready to start storing food. I just have some kind of horrible, oh, hold on, Rex. I just have some kind of horrible reed basket situation for far too long. That's completely disorganized until I can, like, make nails. This is the, like, if clay's readily accessible to where you start, this isn't a bad, because it holds quite a bit of stuff. Like, I've definitely stumbled into a number of people's places and, like, everything they own is stored in vessels until they can get proper chests. Are you a proper chest builder, a reed builder in the beginning? What's your go-to storage and how long are you stuck in it? Like, I've been in some places where there's still reed, like, as soon as I can get rid of the reed baskets, they're out of here. They're out of here. They're one of my least favorite things in this game. Like, it's so good on the balancing front, right? Because they're made that way to make you strive for better storage. All right, that got us down to 23. So the stuff I pulled out of the ground got us this. All right, now let's sleep. And we'll go see you in the morning. All right, we're awake. A little meat stew for breakfast. Yummy. Looking for the bear. Did he eat the things that were on here? These are ready to be done. He's laying in the grass somewhere asleep, right? Little butterflies. He didn't just go away, right? We know that that's the case. He's here somewhere. Like, we should have made another shovel. Let's just put this out back. One, well, we might catch him while we're away. He might wander into it. And two, you know, if we put some food down here, there's a good chance he'll drop in. People have been doing that. They've been putting troughs at the bottom of pits, and then animals wander to try to eat it, and they drop in. All right, well, at least we've got some place to run him now. Oh, I did make another one. Drax, I'm in love with you forever and ever. Oh, no. This is the one that was going to go in here. So, that's fine. That's fine. I thought we already made that one, though. The game glitched time before last, and it's sort of thrown me for a loop. Are you kidding me? How are we out of heat? This is where we get killed by the bear. We're out of peat and we're out of sticks. Somehow. Somehow. We need to take all of this out because at some point we're probably going to put a building right here. Alright. Alright, I think I saw sticks inside. Not nearly enough. That's all the sticks we have. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Drags. Everything we do, all I can think is, this is where the bear gets us. This is where the bear gets us. Three days on the berry bushes? Like what? So he just like ate me and ran off? I mean, that seems in character, right? No better way also to be like eaten by a bear when looking straight up into the air, trying to get sticks. I usually do this shit in the dark, because that's when I run out of sticks. I'm always like, it's the middle of the night, let's go get some sticks. Okay, let's hang this back up. I always do that. Let's pick it up 3 times and then hang it up. Alright, grass first. Then the sticks. Then those. And on the fire. And then sticks. Grass. Peat. More peat. Okay, should we finally skin some animals? We can put the blood, we could have put the blood in a barrel, I think. Alright, we'll take them down. Place them here. We'll skin them. Nice. Some prime meat. Yes. Alright, number 2. 80% drop when creature is butchered. Tools consumed upon crafting. Nice. What do we get? We got some wet sinew. These strands of fibrous tissue found in a mouth bone. Wait, what? It sounds like he's so close, but we know that he's not. That was the bear because it gave us some crappy meat. Should we immediately have that start curing? Whoa. Did my knife just disappear? Oh no. Drax. Drax! Oh my god. Everyone just look away from the screen. I hung it up on the wall. Then we got this. Look at the size of that thing. Oh, that was the wolf we did. This is the bear. Oh, look at it. Look at his little toes. This is such a shitty place for this. I gotta move this table. I gotta move the wall. I gotta move the wall rack full of stuff. Boo, boo, boo. Alright. 18 bones. 1 piece of prime meat. 11 raw bush meat. We should have smoked it, but we're just gonna let it be that. I don't remember. Ingredients for this, which we make sausage out of, right? So we can put 1 water and bloody ofa, and we get this stuff, which is actually not bad. Should we build a barrel and do it? We should. We got 6 of them. So it's basically 6 liters of water and 6 of those. What about this? Cures into this. Grinds into sinew for butchering. Curing, can you eat it? This is how you make bows and sewing kits. So it's just letting it cure. Alright, you know what? I know exactly where we're going to put this. Right there. Cure away. Cure away. As for the prime meat, I guess we'll just cook 1 piece of it and eat it. The regular meat, maybe we'll mix it with some of that vegetables that we're pulling off there. Are these really all the bones we have? Wow, Drax. Alright, interesting. That's interesting. Fresh for 9 days. That's what we're going to eat next. We need to build a barrel, which I think we can do. I know we can do. Grab this. And Maple. Put that back in there. What is it? Down the middle. And then we just need sticks, which are outside. I think... yeah, it's like 1, 2, 1, 2. Down the middle. Perfect tracks. I guess we'll put it there. We have enough room to do this. Let's bite the bullet on this right now, right? What was on there? That. Oh, extra spears. All right. There's another bone right there. Bucket. Bucket. Who's got the bucket? And some water. How many of them are there? 6. We just put 10 liters of water. Is it gonna be finicky? We'll turn 6 clean off as 24 hours. It's not gonna be finicky. Perfect. Perfect. Let's close that door so we don't get a visitor. Put the bucket back down. Eat this. How long is the prime meat for? 4 days. Let's eat that. We need to cook. Let's take this fire off of there. Wow. Wow. Living the meat life right now. All right, let's put that down there for a minute. Just trying to make bag space. Let's put that in there. Put that there. How many seeds are in there? Pretty good, actually. We're gonna move this. We're gonna pull this, and we're gonna move this. But not all of it yet. In 12 hours, and we get the other one. Hi, I need to cook. Red meat. I think we can do... Do 3s and 3s and 3s. Go. Perfect. And then we can actually store this stuff in here for now. It'll store 1.2 years, the vegetables. So we can definitely pull almost all of those. Where are we going to put this new farm? Where are we going to put this new farm? I almost think in the same area. You know, I saw someone doing something really cool. Maybe we'll try that. They built the farm out over the water. We didn't need another shovel for this, but they built it up out of the water, and the water below it was feeding. So they did something like this. Let's come in here. So they went like out. What a time not to have a shovel, Drax. We're gonna have to get a shovel. We're gonna have to get a shovel for this. Because I think we should do this. It'll maximize our farmland. Hi. So sometimes the door closes and sometimes the door doesn't with Dana mods. With Dana tweaks, Dana mods. Shovel head. Am I going to make a shovel out of the copper I have? No. There's no time for such things. During the next day and night cycle, we'll make another shovel. Right now, let's make 2 of these. Did it finish cooking? Nice. Oh, Drax. Use the Alt key instead of weirdly moving your head. I know that's what you're all thinking. Pull that firewood. Did I pull the firewood? No. Oh my god. Alright. 2 sticks, please. 2 sticks. So, if we take out this, how far can we go? This is gonna just chew through these amazing shovels I built. Someone was like, there's purpose in muddy gravel now? And I'm like, I don't care if there's ever purpose in muddy gravel. Not me. I'm not gonna partake. I'm not gonna partake in the muddy gravel. We're gonna save it. There is purpose. There is purpose. Alright, so the farm actually starts like here. That's right, Drax. Let's start the farm with low fertility soil. Come on, man. Come on, man. Alright. Let's take number 72. Do I only have low fertility soil? Let me drink. Oh ho ho ho! I don't have an axe on me. The bunny rabbits never made it. The bunny rabbits never made it. I'm gonna take this farm. What happened? Will this just pull it? Yeah. Alright, yeah, let's just pull this farmland. Let's pull this farmland. This can be low fertility. Because the farm actually starts right here. And I think, let's just do a little test to start. Do we think, Ranks, do we think that there's a hoe? I didn't see a hoe. I didn't see a hoe in here. Alright, so we need a hoe and a shovel, Drax, son of a... A hoe and a shovel. This person I was watching was like, this definitely works. But I don't know that I actually saw it working, right? But I have faith. It's raining too, which is going to be, so it's nearly impossible to see if this is going to work or not. I mean, worst case scenario, there's 2 of them, right? So, worst case scenario, it doesn't work and we had to drill a water hole somewhere. We need to put every seed we have into the ground. The good thing about this is that we don't have to worry about rotation at this point because we're pulling all the crops. I forgot my bag space is so huge. Hi. Whoa, we had turnips? Cool. Let's put these in here for the time being. And we're out of space, Drax. We're out of space already. I guess we'll have this continue to cure over here. Our first bunch of flax. What are we going to do with it? Like gold right now. This is gold. I saw there's some more flax just over the hill there. I think we'll pick that up too. Oh shit, Drax. It's not ready. Oh, Drax! Fuck, man. That was stupid. That was stupid. I thought it was ready. I thought it was ready! Ah, we just wasted 2 pieces of flax fiber. It's like almost ready. Son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit, Drax. Is there any way to not have this in our bags? I'm gonna keep, I if I don't remove the muddy gravel. It'll be every 2 seconds Strax puts muddy gravel. It looks too much like low fertility soil, right? Ugh. So stupid. So stupid. I need a mod that can stop me from doing this. Am I the only person? Like, whatever is in my hand, like whatever I pick up, I expect it to not... Maybe it's a matter of misclicking. I know it's like my problem, but like, I want that to go away. Like, and it's like, well, you put it there because that's where you were aiming, Drex. You weren't actually... If you would have aimed here, the door would have just opened no matter what was in your hand. But I am not precision, I think is what they would say. I am not precision. This one hoe is not going to be enough. And then, of course, it would be great if this wasn't here. And I guess we'll just extend this fence out. I mean, not that I actually think we need to worry about water. The amount of rainfall this area gets is ridiculous. If you've seen this kind of farming before, why am I just now, hundreds of years later, just thinking, like, why didn't we think about this before? This goes to the same thing, like, on our server, Beard was like, you can put flowers underneath where the bees are, and they will also serve the bees on top. Genius! So you could build like a bee hotel. Layers of bees, layers of flowers, layers of bees, and they're all kind of feeding off each other. It's just so smart. It's just so smart. All right. Well, we're gonna build a little roadway out here. We got carrots. So everything we have goes into the ground. Do we have room for all these things? I don't know. Let's just eat some carrots. I was watching a streamer friend of mine who's been playing this game, and I've told this story, I don't think to this stream, but like, I'll tell it to you now. He's a hell of a nice guy. I love watching his streams, and he has such a passion for vintage story, but he's dying. He's been dying for a long time, so he's got the toots, right? He's running. He gets home to cook. He's holding... This made me think about it. He's holding a turnip in his hand, but he's waiting for the food to be done in front of him. And I was like, why doesn't he just eat the turnip? And I was wondering, like, I feel like it's sort of like, I think it's a playstyle, like a min-max thing in your head, right? Like, I'm not going to waste this one turnip with its low calorie intake, right? When I could cook it into something that then will last me longer. But like, if I'm making that tooting noise, especially when I'm streaming, like the first thing I want to do is to make that stop. So it's not annoying the shit out of everyone, including me. I just thought it was a weird choice. If you were making the tooting noise, would you wait for the food in the crock pot to be done, or would you eat whatever you had in your hand first? That's my question. I want to know. All right, we've got rice. If we're ever gonna grow rice, it's gonna be right now. Should we pull this flax that's on the ground over here? I saw it. I spied it, even though maybe it's not ready. We're gonna take it anyway. We're gonna take whatever is here for the seeds. For the seeds! Right. We'll eat the grain, because why not? Mm-hmm. 5 more. That's worth it. Plus what we're gonna get out of the ground when we actually do harvest the thing behind us. The grains, I think, need to go in. This farm needs to be bigger. Much bigger. Let's keep going. Look at that sunset. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's a brief pause while Drax takes some pictures. A brief pause. All right, I see. We should be eating that crab, right? Should we make this thing bigger, like this way? Probably. That sun is setting fast. That sun is setting fast. I saw this. Did we Hold on, did we have any extra? We probably probably cooked down this fence into something else. God. The difference between punching the fence out of the ground and using this is like ridiculously. It's legendary. Dirt moving is fun. Remember when I was like, we're gonna make a cellar? Ha 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 ha! Oh, Drax, you're so cute. You're so cute. So cute. There needs to be water underneath it. Well, you know what? Oh, did I just... I can't see anything. But I didn't put my torch out. So that's good. This medium fertility? Perfect. Perfect. How are we doing on bag space? Shitty, Drax. Shitty. Should we just extend it out? Gives us 2 more. Should it be... Can we go 3? I think we can. So, like, this is the new entry. Well, so the bear ate us and just ran off. So weird. So weird. Put this in there. Put this in here. More of this bullshit. Gives us a little bit more space. I guess we run the risk of the bunny rabbits coming and getting the... bunny rabbits aren't going to eat the flax, are they? We're going to be here. We're going to take them out. Cool. This guy. There. There. Man, it's getting dark. I put my torch in my hand, but I think I'm... You know, I guess we could do like... There. We can do that. That way Drax doesn't put it out by accident. There's no world where we're not going to need more fence, right? Especially when you... Especially when you do that, Drax. Especially when you do that. Do we think there's enough copper in there to make up some other copper tools? We're just worried about the things coming up over the... It's raining, Drax! Did everyone else realize that was going to happen? I didn't. The hoe's almost dead. Again. Time, 21:49. All right, let's do this. How much longer on this one? 2 hours, 58 minutes. Perfect. Close ourselves in. No more copper, I'm guessing. Boop, boop. I thought there was copper chunks. There's 34 native copper bits. Where's the nearest metal? Like, we need another shovel. All the way over there. All the way over there. I mean, this is not closer than this. This is where I have to go underground to grab that. Man, our lack of copper is... I find your lack of copper disturbing. 2 underground here, supposedly. Although I feel like we got... Didn't we go and get those? I don't want to go all the way back over there. Well, you know what? We can knock 2 birds with 1 stone. We can grab some red clay while we're there, too. To be continued on this front. Boo, boo, boo. Hi. Let's do this. Perfect. And then let's eat some of this. Should have eaten the other stuff first. I need to switch this. I keep trying to get into this to go into here. Put those in there. The extra fence we're going to put here for 2 seconds. Take both shitty shovels. Not going to take the axe. We should probably switch. Should we switch out the bag or keep the hunting bag in case we see an animal? I feel like we got to keep the hunting bag. All we need to do is get some copper and some clay. Copper and clay in the morning. All right, let's sleep again. All right, good morning, good morning. Perfect. Put that in there. We'll take this dirt. Our stomachs are still full. Let's grab this. Let's go right into the water. How's this? 9 to 9, almost there. What was that noise? Maybe it's just the water. There was fish in there. All right, Drax, don't fall into the water. And put out your thing. I guess we can check both these traps and see if we got lucky over the last couple days. See if we got lucky. Get off there, Drax. Hello? Oh, don't fall into the hole, Drax. Oh, look at that giant deer. And there's another hole up here, but I think it's gonna miss it. Oh! All right, we've got room for that on the way back. Oh, look, there's one of these two. There's all sorts of game over here. Can we get this person to chase us into the hole? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Keep coming. Keep coming. Oh, they hit me. We got him in there. All right, that's 2. That's huge. Huge. We roam for an entire, 3 days. Don't find anything. Leave the house for 2 seconds. Just needed to wait longer. I mean, there's another deer there, and those animals are spawning here is very good. I mean, I guess I wouldn't have built the pits if I didn't see the animals, right? Pits means at some point I've seen an animal there. That's the pits, Drax. This is where the bear that we lost suddenly comes back to revisit us. Alright, it says it's right here. Says it's right here. Ourselves this. Come on! Where is it? Oh, gonna be one of these. Is it gonna be one of these? Or it's not actually here? Come on. Are we right? We're literally right where I marked it. I feel like it's getting darker down here. I'm very happy with everything they did in 1.20, but the change of brightness is... I've gotten somewhat used to it, so it's just not here. I've gotten somewhat used to it, but, I mean, it's not great. We were talking about the other day, and, it's just so dark. Dark is so dark. And I know there's gonna be a number of you that are like, well, Drax, that's what dark is. What do we think? Shit. I'm not getting a good vibe off of this. I just, the game absolutely knows. It's like, oh, he just needs, a little bit of copper? Cool. We'll give him none. We'll give him none, is what the game says. I don't have a prospecting pick, so I can't, Alright, I'm gonna say there's none here. I'm gonna say there's none here. I guess I don't want to leave it because I'll forget. Right? I don't want to leave it, I'll forget. How far is the next one? Fuck. Boo 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 boo. Oh, hello, moose. There they are. I also watched last week's episode where I was trying to get the moose, and they were close to me a whole lot of the time. I could hear them. Like, I couldn't hear them in my headphones for some reason. He's still chasing? I couldn't hear him in my headphones, but like I could hear him when I was watching the VOD. It was crazy. This is the moose hole. They're nowhere to... He just gets stuck somewhere and then doesn't come. I'm not chasing the moose for an hour. I'm not chasing the moose for an hour. One of these days we're gonna get lucky and go by that hole and it's gonna be full. It's gonna be full of mooses. Mooses and meeses. I mean, he chased me for like 1 second. Oh my god, Drax. He chased me for like 1 second. Well, the good news is if we die right here, the run back is instantaneous. This shovel is definitely gonna make it, right? Alright. That's enough for now. That's enough for now. Is that what I think it is? Ah, Drax. Oh, Drax. Alright, where do we think this is? It says it's right here. I'm on top of it. It just feels like I've been up here and like maybe I already... But like wouldn't I find the... Feels like I would find a shaft I already did. Aha! Oh, thank God. That's how the other one should have been. I've had some false... Can we get this? I've had some false positives recently. More so than I think I've ever had before. I can't... I mean, I don't have any real science to back that up, but it just seems like more often than I remember in any other time, like, I do exactly what I'm doing here, which is I go straight down where there were bits, and then there's, like, nothing. Nothing and nothing and nothing. Yep. 11:26 a.m. in the... Oh, there's one more. There's always one more. Alright, that's gonna be it regardless, because we're getting out of here. 345 plus what we have at the house. Enough to make a couple more tools. That's enough to make a couple more tools. I'm doing something funny like a little thumbs up and a black thing here to mark it that we've found it. Yeah, you just feel like there'd be more. Oh yeah, I guess we pulled all of this. So back towards this pit here, which is directly south. I'd love to be able to pick up one. Oh, I don't have any food. Yeah, let's move quickly and with purpose. I'd love to be able to pick up one of these other animals, but I don't think that's in the cards. Plus, I think we're gonna get picked up by this moose on the way back, right? Yeah, he's right over here. You can hear him. Those moose. So this area stinks. Like, it's going to have so much snow during the winter. It's going to be unbearable up here. We've got to get ourselves a temporal gear. This was the right one, right? Yeah. Well, you know how I know it was the right one? Because this lip almost got me killed. Oh no. This isn't the right one. Where were we? Where were we? Oh, we were there. Alright, well, we checked on that one. We gotta go this way anyway. It's totally safe through the forest. Totally safe through the forest. That's my favorite, is like running through the... You can't see anything. Is that a bear? Is it just an edge? Is that a wolf? Wolf and a bear. It's a wolf and a bear, Drax. It's a wolf and a bear, and we have very limited shovel space here. Digging 2. Thanks, Xskills. We need that. Shovel expert. Increases the shovel, increase your digging speed. My favorite. My favorite. Alright, we've got 32 hits left on this shovel. 32 hits left on this shovel. Bears are all the way up the hill. I don't know that I'm gonna hunt these guys right now. I'm actually close to starving out. I think what we'll probably do is just leave this pit and hope that the bear and the wolves find their ways into it at some point, right? Just another in our long line of pit protection. Pit protection. Alright. Where's this other one? I don't remember. Am I just like that forgetful? Yes, Drax, you're that forgetful. Yeah, this is almost as bad as like it being night here. It's so like gloomy and dark. Thankfully, we have a decent spear. Hello. Hi, guys. I'm here for your pelts. Oh, God. That deer made an awful noise. Yep, that's me starving. That is me starving. Should we do this little trick here that we learned? Think he can jump out of there if we do this? Two. So bad. Oh, the noise is so rough. There's no food in my bags, right? Nope. But we're almost there. We're real close. We just gotta cross. We just gotta cross the water, Drax. We just gotta cross the water. There's food in that building! Alright, so spent an hour hunting the last time, spent 20 minutes this time, find 2 big animals. I don't we're like it's pretty clear we're not gonna get to the cellar again. But we are gonna get this farm built. Hi. I love when I put the thing down behind it. Alright, we pulled some more of this. I tried to keep a hold of it this time so we'd have more stones. So I'd have more stones. Yeah, we can put this in here. We're gonna deal with this right now. Picked up 1 whole stick. Wait. Close the door, Drax. Alright, we'll deal with the animals as soon as this starts heating up. Show me that. 103. 500 units is what we're going to put together. Got 4 cassiterite. We need to figure out where the hell we found that. There's 20 in here. That should be enough. There's nothing in here, right? Boo, 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 boo. Yep, empty. Alright. 500. These guys. Throw them on the ground by accident, Drags. Light this up. Get that. Let's deal with these as that starts going. Hello, guys. Yep. Yep. This won't bring the bear back, I'm sure. It was like just, whoops, it was just seconds after I like skinned them, remember? We need to move this into the, like the cellar needs to have a butchering area underground where we can't get eaten by a bear. Did we get any fat? We got 2 pieces of fat? Get out of here. Oh, this is edible. The organs of a creature. When eaten, -4 HP. We can make sausage out of it, though. Are you kidding me, game? Ingredients for black pudding and blood sausage. I don't have blood, though. Do we attempt to capture some of this blood? I don't think we need 6 to make a bucket, actually. Isn't it just like... Oh, we need... We need this. We need that, right? Because it's like this. Yep. We get some blood. I don't think I've ever collected blood in a bucket. Let's store this in here. What's the shelf life? 8 days. That's not great. 2 fat. What's going on in here? Oh, that's where our bones are, Drax. I'm gonna just put those in there. That's like just the rot bin. Now we're up to 3 fat. 60 bones. That's impressive. How are we looking here? Close. Close. Ooh, hammer's almost dead, but we've already got another hammer poured, which I think we'll do again. Let's put both of these in here. We're gonna get 500. I think the right call is probably... shit, one of these. Probably this one. Almost. That's some classic shit right there. Oh, good. So this is actually ready to pull this time. Almost ready. 9. I'm looking this time before I swing my fist at the ground. I'm looking before I swing my fist. Everything that's happening is like perfect. Well, okay, so that's some okay flax fiber. Like we actually have food, which is a great comfort to me. All right, this is ready. Gotta hold these in this hand. Pull this out of here. Let's pour this. Wish we could have done 6. I mean, I don't think we have we don't have the choice now. Next time we need to go out and get more metal. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, if we could find some... one of these things has to be a prospecting pick, and we need to actually go out and, like, if we could find some iron, it would be amazing, but I don't think that's gonna... I'm not sure my luck will hold out twice on that front. Alright, let's let those cool. A whole 56 flax fiber and grain. The shitty shovel's got a little bit left in it. It's got 3, 2, 1. Drax is punching the ground. Look at those fish. Should we eat? I think we should eat this fish. I think we should eat this fish. How much is in here? 8? A real problem with soil. Cool. All right. Is this still going? Make a whole fish. So ridiculous. I have the sound on these things turned off because they drive me absolutely insane. It drives me absolutely insane. We need that metal. We need the metal, Drax. We need this metal. It's got a long go to... It's got a long way to go till it's cool. And I don't want to waste a minute of this. Let's do this. And this. Again. I feel like this is probably the right move. I always feel like I make a bunch of flint hoes and then I never really ever make a real hoe. Because I sort of get to a spot where like I have enough of everything and then I don't really need a hoe anymore. I don't really need a hoe anymore. I'm basically just turning this over because I don't want to forget that this is not where I'm farming. It's basically a, like, it's a fail-safe for Drax. Oh, it doesn't like it because I'm standing on it. My goal before we stop today is to get all of the seeds into the ground. All of the seeds planted. Because it will probably be the last harvest, right? Before the winter. And like we can't test this watering because it's literally been raining this whole time. It's literally been raining this whole time. And I didn't keep the fences on me. Oh, wait, yep. This is good. It's still underwater, Drax. It's still underwater. You did yourself a nice turn there, buddy. All right. There's gonna be a mixed garden of everything in here. Everyone talks about the first winter being the hardest, and I've probably played a little too much on servers recently where it's, you know, the server's always running, and so you plant some crops and then you come back and the crops are up because time has passed. I really want to, one, don't want to starve this winter, and two, I think we're gonna be fine. I think we're gonna be fine. Especially seeing that I have the hunting, like, up and running, which is not something I always have so soon. These are gonna grow, right? Yeah. I mean, I know that it's just the crappy primitive one, but like, it's more than I've had the last couple times, right? We got 2 parsnips. And now we have 21 of these. Oh boy. We need 16 more. Oh my god, that's actually 16, but we're gonna get probably 1 or 2 more seeds off of this when it comes done. Oh! Lightning hit right there. Oh, thank god. Thank god, Drax. Well done. Alright, let's just put this last row in. And then will the hoes be enough? Will there be enough hoeing left? Yes. 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 Yep. With plenty to spare. "12 days on this." Yeah, it'll come up. I think the only thing we have to worry about is maybe heat. Maybe heat? Hey, 9 of 9. 9 of 9. Perfect. And it gave us 1. I don't think there's any more seeds in this basket. Let's move it. Right there. Never put it next to the fence because the fence will allow something to jump up, right? Let's do this. Let's put this in here. I don't see any more seeds. Let's not. Can we swim over here and do this? I think this is, we're going to upgrade this to something a little bit more fancy, but for the meantime, maybe it keeps some of the swimmers out. I don't know if that's the case, but maybe. I haven't seen too many bunnies. Alright, should we check this? How are we doing? It's skinned and done. Maybe that's... No, it's 2000. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this in the dark. 2 pieces of prime meat. Ho-ho! Yeah, I know it's a mixed feelings on this butchering mod, but I just love it. It just adds this whole nother layer to the butchering to the whole butchering process, and I just think it's so much fun. I just think it's so much fun. There's 50. Oh, I didn't realize barrels refilled when it rained. Wait a minute, what? Truly do learn something new every time, don't you? All right. It is really dark, and that thing is going to start spitting out bad guys. I think for the short term, we're going to throw this in here. And when we come back next time, we'll make food and start storing. This green's going to be good forever. 12 years. 12 years. Let us sleep, and then we'll finish. Yeah. As the sun rises, the farm has been upgraded. Not complete, still janky. I'd like to put a stone wall in there and probably fully enclose it even out onto the water so there's not even a chance that anything can get in and get the crops. It was important to me to at least get this part of it done. So like in my mind, like great success today. We bagged 2 animals and we replanted all of the seeds in the farm, which is hovering over water. If you've seen this before, tell me. And you're like, oh, Drax, that's the oldest trick in the book. I don't know why it took you so long. 2 things I learned today, like this irrigation stuff, and I didn't realize barrels refilled with rainwater. That is like mind blown. Hey, you know what we're going to do next time, everybody? We're going to build a cellar for realsies. Hey, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you soon. The video's over. Now it's time for you to do your part. Follow, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.